Julius Caesar was stabbed 23 times. Julius Caesar is probably the most iconic name associated with the Romans. Likewise, his assassination and death are also highly notorious. Due to his coup d'état of the Roman Republic and his proclamation of himself as dictator for life, along with his radical political views, a group of his fellow Roman senators led by his best friend Brutus assassinated him on March 15, 44 BC. During the assassination, Caesar was stabbed at least 23 times, before finally succumbing to his wounds. He passed away with fabled words to his former best friend Brutus, allegedly being, "You too, sweet child." In the ancient Olympics, athletes performed naked. The athletes did this to imitate the gods, but also to help them easily clear toxins from their skin through sweating after each attempt at a sport. In fact, the word gymnastics comes from the ancient Greek words gymnasia, athletic training, exercise, and gymnos, naked. This translates as to train naked. The world's most successful pirate in history was a lady. Named Qing Shi, she was a prostitute in China. This was until the commander of the Red Flag Fleet bought and married her. But rather than just viewing her as a wife, her husband considered her his equal and she became an active pirate commander in the fleet. Qing Shi soon earned the respect of her fellow pirates. So much so that after her husband's death she became the captain of the fleet. Under Shi's leadership, the Red Flag Fleet consisted of over 300 warships, with a possible 1,200 more support ships. She even had a possible 40,000 to 80,000 men, women and children. They terrorized the waters around China. The Red Flag Fleet were such a fearsome band of raiders, that the Chinese government eventually pardoned Qing Shi and her entire fleet, just to get them off the high seas.
Alexander the Great was buried alive, accidentally. At age 32 when he died, Alexander the Great had conquered and created the largest land-based empire the world has ever seen. It stretched from the Balkans to Pakistan. In 323 BC, Alexander fell ill and, after 12 days of excruciating pain, he seemingly passed away. However, his corpse didn't show any signs of rot or decomposition for a whole 6 days. Modern-day scientists believe Alexander suffered from the neurological disorder Guillain-Barré syndrome. They believe that when he died, he was actually just paralyzed and mentally aware. Basically, he was horrifically buried alive.
Augustus Caesar was the wealthiest man to ever live in history. Augustus Caesar was the wealthiest man to ever live. Nephew and heir of Julius Caesar, Roman Emperor Augustus had an estimated net worth of $0.46 trillion when counting for inflation. Some say that Mansa Musa, king of Timbuktu, was the world's wealthiest man as his wealth was apparently too great to count. However, Augustus's staggering wealth could be measured.